Hey guys, welcome back to Claw's Garage, and in today's video I will be replacing my rear leaf spring shackles. And if you guys were here for my last video, you guys would have saw that I was replacing my shock absorbers in the rear, and I saw it, and this bolt right here was snapped down the center. So now I'm going to replace the whole shackle. Like when I get underneath there, I'll show you this whole side's bent and warped. This side's starting to look like it's bent and warped, and it's just old. So make sure when you buy these, you buy one, and then you come over here and you have a second one. Kind of hard to see while it's in the plastic bag, because sometimes these are different sizes. So like the last owner might have put a lift kit on it, and I'll show you guys how I set up the truck. Alrighty guys, I would recommend putting a chock on your front wheel. I put it on my driver's side, and then what you want to do is you want to go back to the back with me. And this is what I did. I put a lift underneath that diff right there, and I raised up the whole rear end of the truck. And what I did is I put a jack stand underneath my hitch. And you want to make it so that when you come over here to work on your tire, it's still somewhat on the ground, but it's not really moving too much. And you just want to relieve pressure for that shackle back there so that you can wiggle around and move it. Now here's the dilemma. If you see over here on this side, there's nothing poking out, and if you look over here, it's kind of like broken in and all that. So what I need to do is I need to get it out, which I'm going to use some pry bars and see what I can do. And I'll get back to you guys and explain how I did that. Hey guys, I finally got the bolt out. And as you can see, here's all the tools I used. So first off with the breaker bar, it's a 24mm. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure this is aftermarket. Yours is probably aftermarket. You're going to have to find the socket that works for you. And then what I did is I pried it up with this little pry right here, and I kept turning it with my pry bar at the same time. And then when I finally got enough room, I then put my monkey wrench or crescent wrench underneath, and I started using this as a pry. And then once it got out like this much, it can't be used as a pry against the metal anymore. It's now bad. So then what I did is I had this guy, and I cinched it all the way down on this guy. So it was sitting on there, and let me put it on, it's sitting on there like that. And then I grabbed the bottom of the handle, and I grabbed my mallet and I hit it over and over again until it popped out. Now this is where I'm currently at with this leaf spring right here. Now I'm going to use a pry bar and fit it up in there and pull this guy down, and I'm going to see if I can either A, bend this metal back, or B, what I'll do is I'll replace the part. But as of right now, I don't have enough leverage to jack this truck high up enough to be where I would consider it safe. So what I'm probably going to do is pull this guy down with a pry bar and put a bolt through it temporarily, just because as of now I can't get the truck any higher safely. Okay guys, I finally got the bolt in. I am going to trim it the next time I come up here once I get a higher jack, because as you can see it's touching the wall right there. And remember how I was talking about how it's too low? I'm not saying I did this, but this fits perfectly on my leaf spring and some ugga dugga math. There's some metal up there. Yeah, but for reals, don't do that. I'm not saying I did or didn't do that. But yeah, it was warped really bad, so I just had to hammer it in. I kept turning it. It's not wide like this guy right here. This Hyper Tough is fucking amazing, actually. It's phenomenal. But it's too long to fit in that crevice right there. And I tried doing it sideways, upside down. It's just, there's crap right in there. But I got this fixed for today. I'm probably going to make this like a little short video, just like a little update on the truck. But if you guys have any questions, like, I am going to replace this whole leaf spring because it's actually warped. It was sitting in there for so long. I couldn't get it on camera because I can't get this leaf spring out of there, but it's actually bent sideways, so I am going to replace this whole leaf spring. I'll probably do that in spring. But if you guys have any questions or any project ideas, please leave a comment. Just tell me what you liked about the video. I like to watch these. I watch other people. I try to copy something here and there. So if there's something you like to see in other people's videos, I can try attempting to do that. I'm also a beginner at all this kind of stuff, so just give me some time. Alrighty guys, you have a good one. This was Claw's Garage. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.